This is the AI News Flash for July 19th, 6 a.m. UTC. First up, Bloomberg reports that Chinese AI company Moonshot AI has told investors it is preparing to go public in as little as 6 months. On July 17th, the company released Kimi K3, a model with 2.8 trillion parameters, the largest open-weight model ever published. It posted benchmark results close to the leading American systems. The listing plan aims to convert that technical milestone into capital. Moonshot has raised a total of $3.9 billion over the past 6 months, pushing its valuation above $20 billion. In May, it began unwinding its offshore holding structure to clear the way for approval of a Hong Kong listing. Goldman Sachs and China International Capital Corporation have been named as candidates to underwrite the offering, with proceeds expected in the range of $1 billion. It will be a test of whether a Chinese AI firm can carry a technical breakthrough into the capital markets this quickly. Next, a poll shows that 9 in 10 South Koreans want tougher penalties for leaking core technologies overseas. The survey, conducted by the Korea Enterprises Federation among 1,000 respondents aged 19 and older, found that 92.5% see the leakage of core technologies in key industries, including semiconductors, as a serious threat to the national economy. On the question of punishment, 90.7% said penalties should be strengthened. Only 5.3% favored keeping the current level, and just 3.2% said penalties should be eased. Detected cases of overseas leaks rose from 9 in 2021 to 33 in 2025, and the Federation put the combined damage since 2020 at 23 trillion won, or about $15.4 billion. The race over AI chips is now reshaping the legal rules on engineer mobility and trade secrets. Third, CNBC reports that the White House has effectively become the party deciding who gets access to frontier AI models. Until now, developers such as Anthropic and OpenAI chose which companies and agencies could use their most capable systems. According to the report, the partner list for Anthropic's Glasswing program, which handles its cybersecurity model, and OpenAI's equivalent program, Daybreak, now require government approval. The mechanism behind this is Gold Eagle, an AI vulnerability clearinghouse the White House launched this week. That framework is said to function in practice as the gate through which model access is granted. A White House official told CNBC that the government does not provide approvals for AI releases by private companies and described participation as voluntary. Still, following a June executive order that sought early government access to models, effective distribution authority has shifted toward the government without any new law or regulatory agency. And finally, industry leaders say small and family-run businesses in mainland China are embracing advanced AI more readily than large enterprises. The remarks came during a panel at the inaugural Nusa Dua Forum in Bali, Indonesia, co-hosted by the South China Morning Post and the Indonesian sovereign wealth fund Danantara Indonesia. Zhou Yuxiang, founder of Shanghai-based industrial software firm Blacklake Technologies, said his company had shifted its focus from large corporations to small and medium-sized and owner-operated businesses. He called it an interesting trend that mom-and-pop shops are more open to agentic technology. Zhou added that smaller companies are already benefiting while the bigger ones are still talking about it, noting that when he discusses AI with large enterprises, chief risk officers step in and everyone gets a voice. Panelists also argued that market agility and steady power supplies will determine the winners of the global AI race. That's all for this AI News Flash.